I'm really hoping that the next video that I make is a good update video, because this is the second one that I did not plan to be bad. I just got back from the vet. We had to do an emergency vet for Major today. He was getting a little bit better. He was starting to eat a little bit, you know, on his own. He was starting to get up and walk a little bit, which is something he hasn't done in 4 days. I'm not sure what happened, you know, and the bad thing with pets, and especially cats and dogs, is they're doing better 1 minute, and then the next minute it's a complete 180. And Major started having very severe diarrhea. He started vomiting, so much to the point where it was all over himself, it was all over my carpet, it was all over my floor, and it was not something that was a one-time incident. It was over the course of a couple hours. It just wouldn't stop, and it was just dripping, and he was uncomfortable, and I had to call the vet and get him in today because it was just not normal and not good. The good news is, right now he's stable. He's alive. He is under stuff that makes him a little sleepy. The vet right now is pumping him with antibiotics, pumping him with anti-diarrheas, pumping him with antifungal, and pumping him with a lot of fluids, because he had so much diarrhea to the point where if I did not bring him in today, he would have been dead tomorrow. So I'm very shaken up about everything. I'm glad I brought him in when I did, and I didn't wait, or I didn't, I just went in and was like, help me, please. The bad news is he is, went from doing better to doing worse, or just about the same from the first day. And the vet right now, he has to stay at an emergency vet overnight tonight with somebody there around the clock monitoring him, making sure, keeping his IV and fluids in, because they're aggressively fluid resuscitating, which means aggressively pumping fluids into him, throughout the day so he can survive, because dehydration will kill him. And he's gonna have to stay overnight. She doesn't feel comfortable with him staying here anymore. It's gotten to the point where I and my family and the people who have tried to help me we've done everything we can do. I mean, I've given him IV fluids, I've been awake every hour, checking on him, taking him out, making him comfortable, giving him his pain meds, giving him everything that he needs, and, it's to the point where it's out of my hands now, and I have to hand it over, to the professionals, because I don't have, vet experience, like they do. So right now he will be overnight monitored and watched and hospitalized, and depending on that, we might have to get a couple more tests done with an ultrasound, because they said that it sounds like this could be either severe pancreatitis or it could be something inside that we don't know about internally yet, because he got his blood work and everything done, but he hasn't gotten an ultrasound. So he will be staying overnight. I'll keep you guys updated as much as possible. It's a 50-50 chance at this point of what's going to happen, and it's up to Major now if he's going to fight and how much he can fight. So we will watch. Sorry the update is not a good one. I thought it was going to start being good because this morning he was getting a little bit better, but the thing about animals is, one day they're good and then the next day it's complete opposite. And he's also 12 years old, so it's not as easy for him as like a 2-year-old dog would be to recover from this, so he's a lot more sensitive to these things. But right now, as of right this very moment at I think it's 4 o'clock here, he's at the vet. He's staying at the vet until close tonight, and then I am taking him and transferring him to the overnight vet hospital with my friends that are going to help me carry him and take him in, because he has to still be on the IVs and you know, all that during transportation. And I'm going to hand it over to them. They're going to give me all the information that I need, that they think they need done. I'm going to keep my phone on me tonight. You know, hopefully he'll make it through the morning. And if he does, then, which I hope and I think that he will, because he's a fighter, and, you know, if he's made it through all this, you know, maybe he can make it through tonight too. We'll see what we do in the morning, and we'll see what happens from there. And I will make sure I keep you guys as involved as possible. For everyone, I did post a GoFundMe for his bills, because it's gotten to the point where I've spent so much money, $1,000, a little bit more than that, and that was just for the weekend trips. And I, you know, at an overnight animal hospital, you know, a check-in alone is like $200, let alone the exams, and I'm getting to that point where I'm running out of funds to care for him, and I'm trying everything I can. You know, I've taken just about every dollar out of savings, on top of it, and I'm trying my best, and I need help. Even if you can share it, that, you know, I set this up for him. The link will be in the description. It's also in the other video's description. $1, even just sharing it, even just sending prayers and love. You know, I've read some of these comments recently, and I've teared up, you know, because you guys are the sweetest people to help. And, you know, you don't even know me and Major, and you guys are going to lengths, and, you know, some people have donated, you know, tremendous amounts of money, and I could never thank you enough for helping me and helping him. I need to get my life together. If it looks like I'm dying, it's because I'm dying on the inside. I'm dying. But anyway, thank you. The link is in the description. If you can't donate, it's completely fine. You know, just send some love in the comments, you know. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll get better. If you guys want a little bit, I'm quicker on updating on the Mandy and Major Instagram. The link will be in the description for that, just because it's kind of hard for me to post a video all the time with all of this going on, and I'm focused on him, and, you know, I'm at the vet and this and that. So if you want more frequent updates, I'm gonna try as best as I possibly can to post more on there, and you'll find out there before on here. And I'm just praying that the next video will be a good one. And it'll be a good one. It'll be a good one. I hope it'll be a good one. So, that's the status. So it's like bad news, but also good news, because he's alive right now, and he is stable, and he did stop with the frequent diarrhea, and he is being taken care of by the best possible people that he could be taken care of with right now. So he's in amazing hands, and, you know, they're doing a lot more than I could ever do, you know, at home. So I just have to, you know, we have to trust, hope, and, you know, have faith that he's a strong dog and that he'll get through this. And I hope he can, you know, and if he can't, he can't, you know, but we'll see what happens. Again, thank you guys so much for all of the support, all of the love, all of everything that you guys have done. It feels really good to know that I have other people by my side, and people that love him too, and that, you know, I'm not fighting this battle by myself. So, I don't even know how to end this video. But that's really it. This is gonna be it for the day, you know, because we're not gonna know more until later tonight or tomorrow. So I'll keep you guys posted.